Let's do this. Hello, my fam. I am so much better than yesterday. Yesterday's live stream was nearly 2 hours long, and I had to take a snack break. I had to take a pee break. My brain towards the end of it was in meltdown mode, but I will never forget yesterday's live stream. It was pretty epic. If you haven't seen it yet, go and watch that. We talked exclusively about everything Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, and the mountain of new receipts, proof, timelines, screenshots that we got. Today, we're going to catch up on everything that we didn't get to yesterday, plus more news that broke yesterday evening and this morning. Lots to get to, including Meghan Markle, Taylor Swift, and more. But first, a reminder. That is me, your friend, Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and I go live here on YouTube at this same exact time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. If you can, only if you can and want, please consider becoming a member of my channel. Things in YouTube land are constantly changing. Views are up and down and stable, and for me, they're down. So I'm working really hard to grow my membership, to diversify, and there are some perks that come with becoming a member, such as you get a little badge like Where's Hansel has, and Nicole and Jill, and every member gets a little badge, the little star icon, and they get to chat live with me during my Hot Topics show premieres. I'm gonna pin in the comments section here of the chat instructions on how you can become a member so that you can chat live with me today and every day. I would love that. So let me do that. Bleep, blap, bloop. And if you can't, honestly, just watching is so appreciated. I truly welcome and appreciate everybody. Per my YouTube reps instructions, suggestions, but more like instructions, later today, I'm going to switch this live stream to member only live, which I forgot to do yesterday because it was such a long live and my brain was not functioning by the end of it. So that's another perk of becoming a member. Let me go ahead and switch this now to member only mode. And a reminder, after the live stream is over, everybody can comment then, okay? You don't have to be a member to comment when the live stream is over. And I'm gonna try to keep this really brief. I've tagged some of my favorite skinny syrups, or I think they rebranded and now they're just called skinny mixers. I love these. Jordan's skinny mixers. This is one of my favorites. This is salted caramel. It takes your coffee to a whole other level. Have you guys tried these? You know I'm obsessed with them. I've in the past, before I started doing the shopping feature here on YouTube, I just organically shared some of these and shared my honest reaction to tasting them. I've tagged some of my favorite Jordan's skinny mixes. If you click through this YouTube video and purchase any, your boy gets like a couple of cents. A little itty bitty bit of that. And these are magical, y'all. This tastes so good. It takes your coffee or your protein shake or your milk or your water, anything to the next level. And 0 sugar, 0 fat, 0 calories. 0, 0. I don't know how, but I'm all about it. I organically, genuinely love this, and I'm being transparent. If you click through the video here where I've tagged some of these, your boy is participating in that, and it would be greatly appreciated. All right, enough that business. Oh my God, I gotta do the beginning of this faster, y'all. Jeez. Or just fast forward. But don't fast forward. I gotta let you know about things. All right. I've really gotta get quicker. Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate that. All right. Today we are starting with the video that went viral yesterday, or not video, I should say videos moment. I literally have seen every single angle of this guy, obnoxious person, jumping over and onto the carpet at the premiere in, I believe it was Singapore. Was it Singapore? Of Wicked, freaking out Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo jumping into like bodyguard mode. Y'all, you remember this. I have said on this show, and it's not going to happen, but this just proves that they need to cast Cynthia Erivo as the next James Bond. Or if that's not going to happen, Cynthia Erivo needs to play a spy. She is so badass. I've got to manifest this. Cynthia Erivo in a spy movie with that delicious British accent, and she's so buff and she does her own stunts. It would just slay. But let's look at some of these videos, and I have some thoughts. Okay. Turns out this guy has done this before. He jumps over, runs to Ariana. What a D-bag. I'm not going to share his name. It's not that hard to find out, but I don't want to give him any views. I don't want to give him any clout. I don't want to help him grow his socials. This guy does this. He's known for doing stupid stunts like this. He's got social media accounts, and one of the videos of his is of doing the same thing at a Katy Perry show. Let's look at another angle. Ariana's like, oh, I really feel for her because I know she's got mental health issues. She deals with trauma and PTSD, and Ariana has a lot of struggles, and doing this is cruel. I mean, doing it to anybody is lame AF, but doing it to her, cruel, I think. I don't know what the laws are in Singapore, but in the US, I'm sure we could find some laws that this guy would have broken, and he should face consequences, I think. There's one more angle that I got. Let's look at this other angle. Exactly, Gretel. All right. I literally have been looking at every single angle. Oh, that moment, like Ariana, oh, look at her face. She is freaking out. Poor Ari. Look at her face. Look at her face. Oh my God. She's in a state of shock. It's like, I would be shocked too. Like, the brain in those instances is working so fast. She's thinking, am I going to die right now? Oh my God, I'm going to die. What? Oh my God, not again. Like so quickly, like literally all these thoughts simultaneously. My heart goes out to her. And we were just talking about her on Wednesday. I went out for a walk this morning. I'm so proud of myself. It was impossible to go to the gym because I did not get enough sleep, but I'm really committed to getting back on track and being healthy again, which is important. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 fat. I drink my coffee black and I just put some of this. There's no need for milk. There's no need for any other sweetener because this is it. And I think this is better than, Splenda or Equal or anything like that. Click through the video and order yours today. All right, let's keep it moving. All right. We talked, I think, a couple of times now about the whole Meghan Markle versus the Kardashian Jenners drama, where Meghan Markle and Prince Harry attended Kris Jenner's 70th birthday bash, an A-list affair at the home of Amazon mogul Jeff Bezos. Billionaires were there, including Mark Zuckerberg as well, A-listers, Adele, Beyonce. And Meghan Markle and Prince Harry showed up. But then, after the event, when Kris and Kim shared pictures of themselves with Meghan, both Kim and Kris ended up taking down those pictures. And now the spin has begun. The spin, I gotta get my fans ready. Hold on. I gotta scratch my nose too. I'm real, y'all. Sorry, it's like realness. I could have scratched my nose behind this, but why do that when I could just use my fan to scratch my nose? Wow. Wow. I feel like my world has been shaken, Gen Q, because I normally believe in People magazine. I normally believe that People is very reputable. However, they were played. People magazine got spun by Team Sussex. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a report in People magazine attempting to explain why Kim and Kris took the pictures down of Meghan Markle from their social media. People magazine reported that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex never agreed to take photos inside the party and have them shared and checked no on a photo consent form. Oh, really? Well, People magazine has egg on their face now because the Kardashian Jenners corrected that false narrative to let us all know that no one who went to Kris Jenner's birthday party was asked to sign a consent form. Meghan Markle and her team lied. And also, if they were so concerned about their picture and where it would end up, why did they gladly pose for photographs then? If you're so precious about your image, don't take any pictures inside the party then. And hello, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are famous, but they're not more famous than Beyonce. Beyonce was at the same party and she took pictures. Although, you know what's interesting? No photos of Adele inside have been released. That leads me to think there's more to this, right? There's more to this. If we've not seen photos of Adele from inside the party, It's because Adele didn't pose for pictures. I don't believe the consent excuse. I hope Kim and Chris spill the real tea eventually. Let us know, girl. This has to be a storyline next season on the Kardashians. Monetize, get those ratings, make sure that clip goes viral. But hey, at the end of the day, all this chatter just helps everyone involved. They all win, I think. All right, let's keep it moving. I wonder if I could do a fan dance. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my, there are people, wait. Oh my God. Why have I never, oh my God. I've never done this before. I love it. Oh my God. I'm having too much fun today. One last time. Hold on. Oh, yes. Nailed it. Woo. Thank you for watching. I enjoy these lives so much, and your support means the world. All right. Okay, Lady Gaga, my former bestie. Oy, oy, oy. Lady Gaga is on the cover of the new issue of Rolling Stone, and she is opening up about a lot of things, including her medicated state while filming A Star is Born. This is wild. Lady Gaga reveals that she was on lithium while filming A Star is Born. And then when filming wrapped, she had a psychotic break afterwards. Wow. She tells Rolling Stone that she did A Star is Born on lithium. If you don't know, lithium is a hardcore mood stabilizer used to treat conditions that are pretty severe, such as mania, hypomania, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and some types of depression. And things were not going well for Lady Gaga. Shortly after filming Wrapped, she went out on the road for the Joanne tour. It began in August 2017, but stopped in February of 2018 with the last 10 shows being canceled. At the time, Gaga had told her fans she was struggling with severe pain from fibromyalgia that impacted her ability to perform. But it was more than that. While on tour, she suffered a psychotic break and had to seek help. What Jen Q said, everybody, double tap and like, pretty please. Double tap and like, double tap and like. Let's go. Can we get this to at least 100 likes in the next 60 seconds? Double tap and like, everybody. Double tap and like. It helps so much. Why? When you double tap and like, that signals to YouTube that this live stream is quality, and then it will boost this. It will help me get more reach. Double tap and like, pretty please. The goal is 100. We're at 58. Can we get to 100? There's over 200 people watching now. 61. Oh, teamwork makes the dream work. Everybody double tap and like. Let's go. 61. Double tap and like. Come on, trying to get to 100 likes. 65 likes. Yay. Thank you. Double tap and like. All right, I'll shut up. 69. Ooh. All right, back to Lady Gaga. She tells Rolling Stone, there was one day that my sister said to me, I don't see my sister anymore. And I canceled the tour. There was one day I went to the hospital for psychiatric care. I needed to take a break. I couldn't do anything. I completely crashed. It was really scary. There was a time where I didn't think I could get better. I feel really lucky to be alive. I know that might sound dramatic, but we know how this can go. Wow. Gaga says she feels like a healthy, whole person these days. And she adds, I'm not an adrenaline junkie anymore. I used to love that feeling. I see all the fans, and I'm in this big dress, and the music is so loud and it's very dramatic. And for 90 seconds, I have to talk myself out of a panic attack. I'm panicking a little bit during Bloody Mary. The rehearsal of self saves me. Every cell in my body goes, you know what to do. Wow. Intense. Hey, Carolyn. Just a few more likes to get to 100. All right. Congratulations to Cardi B. The singer is a new mom. It appears, the rapper, sorry. Well, she's a singer too, also. Cardi just gave birth to her first child with her NFL player beau, Stephon Diggs. And she has bounced back, it looks like, real quick. What? She posted this video on social media. I mean, it looks like she might have a corset on or not. I don't know. You tell me. Does that look like she has a corset? No. It's just strategic, but I don't know. Oops, sorry. Can't have the audio playing. Looks amazing. I'm guessing she gave birth not in the last few days. Like, she probably gave birth, I don't know how long ago. But yeah, like Jen Q said, Cardi's got to get ready for tour. In fact, I don't think she was planning to announce this so soon. She explained in the caption that she gave birth recently, and talked about getting ready for tour. But there was a video that went viral of Cardi at the gym just this week. And even if she gave birth last week, that's, I don't know. Is it recommended to go? Actually, let me ask. How long is it recommended that a woman wait to get back into the gym after giving birth? I mean, AI could be wrong. Whoa. I see something here that says 6 weeks. Another one says 12 weeks. Whoa. Some says 4 months. What? Cardi literally days later is in the gym already. Wow. And she was spotted at a weight machine. Not even just like walking or doing cardio. She was seen at a weight machine. I don't know. I don't care how she gave birth, V or C section. I would think a week later doing weights is probably not the best thing, right? But hey, I'm not a doctor. I could be wrong. Have you given birth? Are you a fitness junkie? How quickly after giving birth were you back in the gym? I'm sending Cardi all of the positive vibes. Ay, ay, ay. Cardi B is going to do things her way, even if a doctor tells her not to, because she's Cardi and she wants to look really good for tour. Her tour starts in just a few months. But babe, your health, your health is more important than looking good, I think. Ay, ay, ay. Well, congratulations on your new baby, Cardi and Stefan. And I'm sure she's going to be a great stepmother to all of Stefan Diggs' new babies that are here or coming soon to be with us. All right, let's keep it moving. Did you guys watch the trailer for the new Taylor Swift 6-part docu-series that's going to premiere next month on Disney Plus? It was a little boring, right? But if you're like a hardcore Taylor, like I would watch it. It's a little boring, but still enjoyable. You know what I mean? The most exciting moments were towards the end of the trailer when we saw Travis. I'm like, oh, look at Taylor being affectionate with her man. Like, I liked the moments of PD. And Taylor is just omnipresent. She's everywhere, even when she tries not to be. The prison board, prison bureau, prison people listened to me because of recent multiple violations that I told you about. Diddy is now going to serve more time in prison. An entire more month. Remember, he drank that forbidden homemade hooch prison wine. He also was on a 3-way call, and you're not supposed to do that. It's BravoCon weekend. Are any of you going to BravoCon? Or any of you in Vegas? I'm not doing anything BravoCon, but I am doing something BravoCon adjacent. I don't want to say what, but I'm excited for that. I'll share it with you. I'll share it with you, I think, Sunday. Sunday. Yeah, Gen Q. Diddy. Mess. All right, in other news, speaking of legal issues, Ray J has sued Kim Kardashian, which is just the dumbest thing. But, well, actually, no. You know what? It's not dumb. This is actually one of the smartest things that Ray J has ever done. Let me explain why. Many of you know that recently Ray J was making some pretty serious allegations about Kim Kardashian and her mother, saying that they were being investigated for this and that. I'm not even going to repeat what Ray J said because I already got a threatening letter from Kim Kardashian's lawyer. Remember that? Well, Kim took it a step further than just sending Ray J a threatening letter. Kim sued Ray J for all the smack talk and defamation, according to her. And this is why I think Ray J suing Kim, and I'll tell you all about his lawsuit. This is why I think it's brilliant. It's just a negotiation tactic. Ray J, I don't think, has anywhere near the money of Kim Kardashian. But Kim Kardashian is no fool. Kim knows the value of money, and I don't think she's going to want to just throw money away, right? I don't think she's going to want to spend $10 million to fight Ray J in court. So I think they'll reach a truce. It'll be, I'll drop my lawsuit if you drop yours, and we both agree to not talk about each other anymore in the media or on socials. And Ray J suing Kim and Chris, he's suing both of them, gives him leverage. Well played. Although, let's get into this. I'm curious what grounds Ray J has to sue that is credible and isn't going to instantly be tossed out of court. This is ridiculous. Ray J says they were all in on the infamous adult tape, and it was not leaked against Kim's will. In new legal docs, Ray J reveals what he says actually went down with that infamous tape. Bye, Jen. He claims he and Kim consensually shot that back in 2003, and then in 2006 discussed releasing it. And he says Kim insisted Chris be in charge of the release and commercial exploitation of the film. So far, it all makes sense. Kim Kardashian superstar. Can you even still watch that? Wait, let me do a quick search. Kim Kardashian superstar. Is it available for streaming anywhere? Let me see. Oh. Is this it? Wait, I'm trying to see. Will it play? You can still see it. I don't think it's like an authorized place, but if you Google it, you can still see it. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever watched this before. Kim's got some skills. Wow. I had no... Ray J. Wow. I can't believe... I mean, maybe I've watched... I don't think I've watched this before. Oh my God, how funny. He was filming it with like an old school camera. I saw like the camera neck thing hanging down. Nowadays, you just film it with a cell phone. Ow! Oh my God, you see everything. And she's doing the filming too. It's not just him filming her, she's filming. Oh, wow. Wait, was the Paris one? No. Was the Paris one consensually released? No. I think that was a leak, right? If I remember correctly. Anyways, let's finish this. Let's go back to what is said in this lawsuit. In the lawsuit, Ray J claims Kim and Chris have spent 2 decades peddling the false story that this tape was leaked against her will. Ray says Kim and Chris are furious. He no longer wants to play along with their tall tale. But what grounds is he suing them on? Kim and Chris's attorney, Alex Spiro, tells TMZ after realizing he is losing the case and losing his way, this disjointed, rambling distraction is not intimidating anyone. Ray J will lose this frivolous case too. In the docs, Ray J says the Kardashians and Ye falsely accused him of SAing Kim while she was asleep, releasing revenge porn and extortion. Ray J says he initiated legal proceedings, and Kim and Chris and their production company entered a settlement with him where Kim agreed to pay him $6 million. Ray J says the agreement, so a breach of contract is what I'm guessing. Yes. Ray J says the agreement also featured a requirement barring further mention or public reference to the tape on the Kardashians, but he says almost immediately after the agreement was executed, Kim, Chris, Ye, and Kendall Jenner all made statements in violation of the agreement. Ray J says he is entitled to $1 million in damages. And of the Kardashian-Jenner's lawsuit against him, he says it's about publicity, power, and punishment. Ray J says they filed a baseless lawsuit to weaponize the judicial system, shirk their contractual obligations, and sacrifice on the altar of fame. Ray J is ridiculous. All right, coming up, we are going to be talking Meghan Kelly. She's got a lot of people worked up. We're going to be talking Michael Jackson. I know that's controversial, and a lot more. But first, click through this video and get your skinny mixers. And a reminder, I go live on YouTube every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I've been live now for everybody for 40 minutes. And I'm going to switch the live stream now to member only live. So I'm going to give my members exclusive content. If you want to become a member and chat live with me and continue watching my live stream, please become a member. If not, listen. After I stop streaming, the video will be available for everyone to watch. So the final 20 minutes or however long I go live for will be shown after the live stream is fully viewable for everybody, okay? So thank you all for watching. I'm gonna stay live now for a bit longer for just my members. And I appreciate you all. Oh, wait. Visibility, members only. Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you all. And let's continue, shall we? Lola, Lola. Okay. Meghan Kelly. I used to like Meghan Kelly, but she has rebranded and become so gross. I get it. Shock and sensationalism gets engagement, it gets views. But Meghan Kelly used to be a respected journalist. I believe you can have an opinion without resorting to what Meghan Kelly has in her rebrand. And now Meghan Kelly, there's no other way to describe what she's done. Meghan Kelly is defending being a PDF file. You know that Jeffrey fella? Ugh, I hate that I have to speak in code, but social media does not truly allow you to speak freely. So, this is what Meghan Kelly had to say about that Jeffrey guy. Ugh. She was attempting to explain away that Jeffrey didn't like little girls. He liked teenagers. This is what she literally said. She said that it wasn't quite fair to call Epstein a PDF file because he was into the barely legal type, which Meghan Kelly appallingly defined as like 15-year-olds who look like they could be legal adults. Epstein, though, was charged with the trafficking of minors, and the Department of Justice said that he abused and exploited dozens of underage girls, some as young as 14. But Meghan Kelly says that she questioned how to characterize Epstein because she claims she knows somebody very, very close to this case who is in a position to know virtually everything. This person told me from the start, years and years ago, that Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a PDF file. I hate to break it to you, Meghan Kelly, he was! If my daughter was 14 and this skeezy, criminal, disgusting old man, 15 and 14, those are children. And Meghan Kelly is a mother. And she said this crap. Shameful. God, I love doing these switching to member only video because I am floored at how many members watch me. Even if you're silent, just to know that you're watching right now. Thank you. Thank you. I like the fact that I even have 2 members. That means a lot. Thank you. So yeah, gross, I think. All right, on to Michael Jackson. Ay, ay, ay. I mentioned previously that Paris Jackson has been beefing with the MJ estate. Well, specifically, all good, Gretel. Specifically, she filed documents against the conservators or the executors of the estate. And now the headline reads Paris Jackson's petition against dad's estate partially struck by judge. Model vows to continue fighting for fair treatment of her family. In July of this year, Paris Jackson accused Michael's estate lawyers of issuing premium payouts for unrecorded legal work, included in igniting a courtroom clash. I think that Michael's children should be able to determine, but I think there's drama between the kids. Paris Jackson and her brothers are beefing over all of this. Oops. Ay, ay, ay. Another Jeffrey story, you know who. That Epstein fella called Donald Trump borderline insane and evil beyond belief. The worst person he'd ever met. Wow. What a way to talk about your friend. And Jeffrey knew Trump very, very well. For this guy to call Trump borderline insane and evil beyond belief, I believe him. I believe him. How about you? I love all of the new receipts proof timeline screenshots that we are getting. Juicy. I was like, which one is it? All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. In other news, Simone Biles is opening up about why she got a boob job and other surgeries. Does she even need to? Because she wanted to. In a new interview with People, the greatest gymnast of all time, possibly, arguably, says, "It's just who I am, and I feel like I've always tried to be open, honest, and relatable. Seeing me win medals at the Olympics, that's not relatable. But what is relatable is how we feel about ourselves, what we talk about, what we go through, and how we share openly, honestly. And so that's why I decided to share it." She also got her eyes done. She says, "I got a lower bleph because me and my family have, I call it the Biles eye bags. We've just always had them. Hereditary. And so that was a big flaw. Every time I would go to a shoot, they're like, oh, can we put some strips on her?" And I was like, oh, baby, I had 12 hours last night. These aren't going away. These are just hereditary. So it's something that I wanted to fix. Wow, 12 hours of sleep. Lucky her. She says, obviously you can notice the breasts, but other than that, it's just feeling good about yourself and loving yourself. And I've always been very vocal about that. All right. Good for you, girl. Congratulations to Kimberly Kardashian. Skims is now valued at $5 billion. Wow. Skims is now valued at $5 billion. Wow. I respect her hustle, man. What she and her momager have built, thanks to Ray J and hard work, is very impressive. Kudos. All right, in other news, Kevin Federline is still yapping it up. In a new interview, K-Fed says that releasing his book, his can I say that word? His craptacular new memoir will help his sons have a better relationship with their mother, Britney Spears. He says they absolutely love their mom, right? I mean, they always have, always will. It's instilled in them. And I've always wanted for them to have a connection with their mom, the way I have with my mom. I know that a lot of people think that this book hurts that situation, but we've done everything else. We've tried every single thing. And when you're dealing with a situation like this, if I have to be the bad guy and everybody has to hate me, well, so be it. I'll do that for my kids to be able to have a relationship with their mother. How does that help? He doesn't say. How does it help? How does it help? I don't get it. Whatever. Did you guys see the trailer, the teaser for The Devil Wears Prada 2? I've read enough excerpts, Jill, that I feel like I've read the whole thing. So no, I have not read it. I don't really like the new Devil Wears Prada 2 teaser trailer. I was a little disappointed by it. Oh well. Amy Schumer is going through some marriage drama, sending positive vibes her way. However, a new report says that she and her husband are working through things and they're not breaking up yet. Amy Schumer recently lost a lot of weight and deleted all of her heavy pics from before losing the weight. She says, of why she deleted all her old pics. It's the IG, it's a curation of what you want the world to see, and I feel great, strong, and beautiful, and it's been fun sharing that. I didn't purposefully go on a weight loss journey. That's a fine thing to go on, but my focus has been on health. All right, whatevs. She does look great. Happy birthday, Travis Barker. He just celebrated his 50th. And unlike Kris Jenner, Travis Barker had a very intimate affair. It seems like he just celebrated with his wife, Kourtney Kardashian. Respect. She and a few other people had an intimate birthday dinner. The opposite of what Kris did for 70. His children were there, and it was like a small gathering. The table looks like it maybe sits 24. Happy birthday, Travis. And it looks like it was at their house. All right, speaking of musicians, Adele is going to be taking a long break in between her last album and the next one. She is acting. Adele is going to be making her acting debut in this new Tom Ford movie. Oh, 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 my back. God, I'm old. All right, y'all. I think I am going to call it a day. Your boy is going to go get a turkey jerky snack. I will see you Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Thank you for watching. You are superstars. I love you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.